The secret of life lies in natural cycles that are perfectly linked together. Everything that nature uses to maintain life is not consumed, but becomes available again to other organisms. In the global water cycle, for instance, not one drop is lost. The element simply changes from one state to another. In the carbon cycle, carbon dioxide, CO2, is bonded into compounds, utilized, stored, and released again. The power that drives these cycles comes from the sun, an effectively inexhaustible source of the energy needed by natural systems. Audi is adapting nature's concept of natural cycles. Environmental footprint assessments tell us what emissions have caused during a vehicle's life, from production through utilization to recycling. The largest proportion of emissions, about 80% of the total, occurs in the utilization phase. To reduce them, Audi is now going a step further and working on renewable fuels. A special aspect of Audi e-fuels is that the CO2 incorporated into them during their production is released again during combustion, a perfect cycle with no environmental burden. Our vision: CO2 neutral mobility for all the concepts used to power motor vehicles. Audi began its e-gas project in 2010 with the aim of developing renewable energies for sustainable mobility and making CO2 neutral transport possible for the first time. Audi sees itself as a pioneer with the task of providing significant stimulus. At the same time, we are demonstrating that it is possible to produce fuels by sustainable methods. This starts with clean electricity and includes hydrogen and synthetic natural gas produced by environmentally friendly methods, as well as entirely new liquid fuels. With its e-fuels, Audi is paving the way to CO2 neutral mobility. Well-balanced mobility. Key components of Audi's e-diesel and e-ethanol project are microorganisms that measure just 0.003 of a millimeter in size. The fuel is produced in a specially engineered solar converter system. The process utilizes CO2, which can be obtained from an industrial or biogas plant. Another component used for the fuel is salt water, brackish water, or wastewater. The sun provides the process energy that the organisms need to produce the fuel. CO2, water, and solar energy set the circulating production process into motion, in which billions of microorganisms produce fuel. A special aspect is that they continually output fuel into the water. After separating it from the water, the Audi e-diesel or e-ethanol produced in this way is routed to filling stations and is used in our cars. Here, the world's first industrial power-to-gas plant for generating renewable methane is being created, directly adjacent to EWE AG's already existing refuse biogas plant. In the animation, you can already see what the e-gas plant will look like in summer 2013. Three components are necessary for the process of converting green electricity into gas. The electricity is transferred via the transformers to the electrolyzers, which generate hydrogen. In what is known as the methanation unit, the hydrogen is converted to synthetic methane using the CO2 from the biogas plant. This renewable methane, known by Audi as e-gas, can only be distributed directly via the general natural gas network.